What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here. I am back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Montreal Canadiens, and is it time for them to panic? Let me know what you guys think. First of all, do you think it's time for the Montreal Canadiens to panic? I'm going to go through a couple points in this video, so let's get right to it. The Montreal Canadiens are off to their worst start at 1-6-1 since the 1941-42 season. This is obviously pretty bad because last year they started off the season 7-0-1. Much better than what they have started this season. This season has just been frustrating for the Montreal Canadiens and their fans. Their last game they lost 6-2 to the Anaheim Ducks despite setting a franchise record for most shots in a single period with 30 in the second period. They are last in goals and have the most goals against in the entire league, which brings me to Carey Price. At the time I'm making this video, Carey Price has a .395 goals against average and an .881 save percentage. Let's also remember, the Montreal Canadiens just gave Carey Price an $84 million contract, which makes him the highest paid goaltender in the NHL. So quickly to talk about Carey Price, these numbers are not going to stick. There's a reason why people call this guy the best goalie in the world, and it's because he is going to rebound and he's going to have an amazing season, in my opinion. A lot of good goalies like this always have a little bit of a bump that they have to get over in their career. And, you know, every NHL player at one point in their career goes through a rough time, whether it's an injury, a slump of not scoring, just anything going on in their life on and off the ice that kind of affects the way they play. And Carey Price obviously just doesn't look his best right now. There's a couple goals that went in against him in the game against Anaheim that didn't look too pretty. He's looking at his teammates when goals are going in, blaming his defenseman. I believe it was Alzner that he looked at, breaking his stick. This is something that Carey Price has not done in the past. And I'm sure after watching the game highlights back and everything like that, he's probably not going to do stuff like that again. But I also don't think that he's going to get lit up that much this season like he has early on. I think it's a collective team thing that has to happen, but Carey Price does have to get better. And if he can't, the Montreal Canadiens are not going to trade him, first of all. They're not going to let one bad season, if it continues, you know, make it Carey Price, the bad goaltender, one bad season, he's terrible, whatever. That's not going to happen, and if it does, then that is incredibly stupid. I think that regardless of what happens for the rest of the year, one, Carey Price is probably going to get really good and continue to win games like he has in the past. Two, he's not going to get over this, which would really surprise me, but Montreal's not going to do anything because Carey Price is going to come back next season and be even better. That's just how he is. But let's go with option A because that's probably what's going to happen. Carey Price is going to be better this season, and these numbers are not going to stick. And how can we blame everything on Carey Price? Yes, he hasn't had the best start to the season, but how about the team? They can't score goals. And also, Marc Bergevin, could he get fired? Probably not. He's under contract until 2022, and if he gets fired, I would be surprised. But he hasn't made the greatest moves on Andrighetto. I can't remember how to pronounce his last name. There's a lot of tough names in the NHL right now. I believe he's off to a hot start with Colorado, so that doesn't look too great. Everybody's going back and looking at the Weber and Subban trade, which also I think in the long run is really going to hurt the Habs, and it might be hurting them right now. And that's nothing against Weber. He's just getting a little older. But could there be some trades coming? I don't think so. Maybe Galchenyuk, but I don't think so. And also, these dumb rumors about Pacioretty getting traded. I also said it would be pretty dumb if they traded Subban. If they trade Pacioretty, it would be, I think, just as dumb, if not even more dumb. And I don't think it's going to happen. Well, I'm not going to look at it that way because I think these are just stupid rumors. But trades happening, maybe minor stuff. But again, some of the minor trades have hurt him. Some of the major trades have hurt him. So they have to be really careful if they're going to make a move. But I don't think it's going to happen. But the main point of this video is to look at their scoring as well. They haven't scored goals, and their key guys are not proving basically anything right now. They're not scoring. I believe like there was some crazy stat that Ovechkin had more goals than like half the team or the entire team. I can't remember what it exactly was, but I believe as a team, Montreal has like 12 goals so far this season. I could be wrong, but Ovechkin has 10. That's not good. If that's an actual number, I read it somewhere. If it's 12, then that's really not good. And I believe the number they had for goals against was 33, which again, that's on Price a little bit, but it's also on Montoya, I guess, as the backup this year. And the defense has not been that great. I mean, Carl Alzner, he's put up a couple points here and there, but I mean, he's still not the greatest defensively. So I don't know if they're looking at that and saying, hey, we need some more defensive help, but these numbers do not look promising. They need more out of guys like Drouin, Galchenyuk, Weber, and Pacioretty. These are the guys that run this team. These are the guys that are supposed to put up points. I know Drouin has had a decent start to the year. Gallagher hasn't looked good. Weber hasn't looked that great either. This is just a collective unit of guys that aren't producing. And Galchenyuk is a guy who, again, is under fire after Montreal put their trust back into him. He's not getting great minutes, and he's not scoring goals. They need to do something. Is it a trade? Maybe not. But they need to work on Galchenyuk again because it's not working. I think eventually Carey Price is going to keep stopping pucks and being the best goalie in the world. Let's be real. And I think they are going to score. They have a team full of guys who can score. And Pacioretty has said, I'm the worst player on the ice. But I think that he is one of the better players on the ice, and he is going to score goals like he usually does. Pacioretty is a goal scorer, and he will score 25 to 30 goals this season. He's going to bounce back. He's going to get his points. And I think it's just a matter of them collectively getting the bad taste out of their mouth and moving past this crazy bad start, because this is uncharacteristic of the Montreal Canadiens. Price is going to stop pucks. They're going to get more points. They're going to need to get more production out of their top guys. And I know it's easy for me to say, but looking at a lot of the forwards that they have guys that can score, and it's only a matter of time that all of them get out of this, because they're all going through a slump at the same time. And I think, like I said, it's just a matter of time before they get out of this and they start winning some hockey games. So let me know what you guys think about the Montreal Canadiens and their bad start to this season. Make sure, if you're new, to subscribe. I want to have more hockey conversations with you. Lots of videos coming up, lots of live streams, everything coming up. What games do you guys want me to live stream? That's a question as well. Like, what games do you guys want me to talk to you guys about live while we watch some hockey? I won't be able to show the game because of copyright, but we do have the game on in the background. You can't hear too much of the TV. It's basically me and Audie and Ryan or whoever's in the stream. We're going to be talking about the game with you guys like we did in the playoffs, and it's going to be fun. So make sure you subscribe if you're new, and if you've stayed here and you've been subscribed for a long time, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and all the new subs and everything like that. I just made a video with Post to Post if you're here from there as well. Thank you very much. I will see you guys in the next video. Go support other YouTubers. Make sure you comment about the Montreal Canadiens and their start to the season. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.